Hey everybody, can you hear me? I've never used YouTube Live before. Hi Amethyst Moon, hi Bad Apple, hi T Kelly. Does this have a mute and yeah, okay. Alright. How's everybody doing today? Where did my comments go? Show comments. Am I gonna have to hit that every time? I'm here and ready for it. Oh, Tata got a secret today. But I'm going to let y'all see her. She's going to talk for me today because, oh, that's not even high enough. What the hell? Tata is here. Let me see if I can get her up even higher. Maybe let that box on its side. No, that's not going to help. Okay. No, she's still not high enough. It's hard with a tater. Let me see. Sorry, I should have had this ready, but I thought I did. Set up. Oh, I cannot wait for my laptop. Alrighty. Hi, Saucy. No, still can't clear. Let me try this. She's still not high enough. I need something higher for Tata. Either that or I'll take the iPad down a little bit. Maybe that's what I'll do. That's it. There we go. Now you guys can see her. I'm going to slide her over, though, because we got to share the screen. She can't be a screen hog here. Can't have that. Oh, come on, Tata, now. Get it together. Your glasses are a mess. Her glasses don't want to stay on. Hi, I hate peas. Oh, where'd my... Hi, Revival. Hi, Molly's Moose Knuckle. You guys are funny. It's hot out here, but if I turn on that fan, it's going to blow old Tata here over. I see she's still... Yeah, she's going to hang out. We're going to retire her, though, I think, after... Yeah, after today, because, you know, she rescheduled that live again. She reschedules her lives a lot. But she's going to get old to talk about. Because she's spewing the same stuff. And the girl knows what's what. She just wants Molly. So what did everybody work today? Saucy throwing a green tomato your way. Molly's having a rough day. She is. What happened? I haven't even checked her because anymore she puts everything on private or members only, and I'm not gonna pay to watch her content. Okay, so today we're going to, first off, did anybody watch Bad Apple's new video? I can't share content on here, but I can play it on my phone, but I can't share the video. But it's good, and he proves that even old Walnuts doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm doing good. Okay, let me find it. I want to find Bad Apple, but... Oh, EKC's... Yeah, that's a whole nother... Oh my gosh, she's got 2 more lives scheduled? One for the 5th? Holy cow, she likes to schedule ahead. One for the 4th. Yeah. But in Bad Apple's video, she was blaming um, Katie Joy for saying all the stuff about Dre. And Molly's sitting there, and EKC, and I don't know who the second person was. I don't know if it was Justin or who. But, and Molly's sitting there, yeah, it was all Katie. She said all that horrible stuff. And she was going along with it. And she knows that's not. She either really, truly is just totally blinded by Molly, or there's something missing up there. I don't know. Are you guys keeping up with the Murdaugh trial? You think the judge letting them take the jury to the scene could confuse them more? I think. My comments are not showing. Why are they not showing? Oh, I can add a moderator on here? Cool, I didn't know that. But you don't get to see the whole message. And like, Molly Moose Knuckles, yours happy, yours cut out. So she's continuing to throw spaghetti at the wall for content. Yeah, I don't... How are people subbing this girl? I don't understand it. It's... They really think people are stupid. And unfortunately, some people are blinded and they believe this stuff. But anyway, you know, we're always asking them where the money is, right? And Taduh here really wants to get into her video. So, and I've asked Taduh, hey Taduh, you got that money? You know where it's at? And she doesn't answer me, but you know, she has a hidden secret. So Taduh does know where the money is, people. Check her out. She got the money. See? She got the money. She knew where their money was at, too. That was... Oh, now Taduh don't want to stand up. She's mad at me. Because I told her secret. But there's part of the money. Because, you know, I'm sure Molly's throwing something her way after all the top tier Patreons she's paid to Molly just to talk to her. But the stuff that she's even saying, I don't even know how she put it together. Because it's not even close to the I mean, it's so far stretched from the misinformation and outright lies that Molly and all them have been telling. According to her, she hasn't slept for 5 days because she's so upset over this and how Letitia was treated and set up and ripped off. Yeah. But we'll pick up where we left off. Got Liz traders have room to hide. Yeah. Her classes won't stay on. Oh. She's going to join us for a minute. I was thinking about cooking her, you know, putting her in a pot of water and just boiling away. Yeah. Y'all want to watch her boil? Thanks for getting the hint. To stop with this crap. I mean, I never did not know this girl. I have no idea why I got brought into her stuff. And then, according to her, I'm a real busy person on YouTube, but I'm not. I have no idea what she's talking about. But I don't think she knows what she's talking about. So what's been going on with Molly? You see, everything I see, oops, sorry guys. Everything that I see, she marks members only. I really have expected her to come back out against Dre. She's been too quiet about it, unless it's members only, and I don't know. But because she knows that Nonsense is putting out receipts, and Potato here is not enough of a distraction. I'm just having some fun with her. But she's not enough of a distraction to benefit them. Right? And Molly doesn't even share her content. I mean, months ago, remember that TikToker? The one that Molly got a hold of and gave her a whole bunch of lies. My first video, I think, was on her. At least Molly showed her content and then did it again, afterwards. What was it, weeks, maybe months later? She don't even do that for Vada. Why are my... See, I've never done this through YouTube, and your comments don't stay. How am I supposed to read all my comments? Oh, I have to scroll back. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do this through YouTube or my iPad no more. This is too hard. It's so much easier with StreamYard. But my new laptop's supposed to be here... Well, it was supposed to be here a week ago. And then Best Buy said no when it didn't come Friday. And then when it didn't come Friday, they said Sunday. Then when it didn't come Sunday, they said, oh, well, we can't get stock till the 8th. So I'm really thinking about just telling them to stick it and getting one off Amazon. I found the same exact one for the same price. And I can have it in, I think it said 4 days, which would be faster. But Best Buy pissed me off. And Taduh just took a spill, everybody. She is damaged. We're gonna put her back together so she can, we gotta address her. You poor girl. She's so mixed up. She needs a little attention here. Oh, I put her hair on backwards, see? I need my kids to do this. Okay, she's back together. We're gonna play a little bit of her last live because I can't see these comments. It is insane. Oh, okay, I see. Molly has been doing members only a lot. Yeah, anytime I've clicked over, it's been members only, so. Vada likes to bash anybody. I mean, she's an insult channel. I mean, and she's not even funny. I mean, I throw a little shady insults, but not to the degree she does. I mean, that's really all she does. Because she doesn't have any facts. She's damaged, alright. Mollied. I don't get it. I mean, I understand people have different opinions on things, but this is insanity because it's not even... I mean, even the person involved who's living that life comes out and tells everybody, you know, more than once, and it still doesn't matter. You cannot win. I'm trying to see the comments. Hi, Snowbird. Hi, Hope. Hi, Lisa. Sorry, guys. This is the first time I streamed on YouTube. Just with YouTube, not without a streaming service. And it's a pain in the butt with your comments. Yeah, see, I gotta... Peggy is just trying to get me in. Oh, God, I hope she don't come in here. Peggy is a weirdo. She talks crap on Molly, too. Yeah, I don't... She's in everybody's chats giving $50 super chats, you know? And I've seen her give creators 2 and 3 of them in a week. And multiple creators. I don't understand it. Yeah. She's another whole kind of character. Hi, Krabby. Dear Krabby, thanks for coming in. Hey, Brittany. Did I miss anybody? Okay, we're going to let our little co-host here, Taduh, she's going to do some chit-chatting with y'all. We're going to play her some of her live so we could sit here and have fun.
So I'm over here watching, and I'm like, these assholes have manufactured, fabricated a court date. And while
No, I don't
Louis Smith
either,
was live,
Saucy.
he's like, I got this court date from No Sense. No Sense is trying to verify right now that she even has a court date. Well, why the fuck would you put it in your title if you're not even sure she has a court date? And you know there is no court date. You know you're making it up.
What?
Okay, so then I go over
Girl,
to
what bubble have you been
she's
in?
like, yeah, I've had some people let me know about this court date. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding. Who told you this? I'm dying to see who. You know, from here on,
No, I didn't know there was one.
People of stuff, or if you're trying to fabricate court dates, make sure at least you show some evidence
Yeah, I
of a
don't
sloppy
see
count
tape
that told you
lasting
this
long either.
or something. Do y'all remember when the court date thing came out on December 6th? Do y'all remember that? Thank you. Ringworm right here.
Okay.
This proves that was a lie. December came and went, and no word about the court. That's because there was never a court date. They did that in revenge. If y'all don't believe me, I'm telling you, they did that in revenge over my first video. And then guess what happens?
Hey,
So right after
I probably already got you,
I'm
but I'm
still
just
watching.
making sure.
I wanted to let a couple weeks go by because I wanted to see how far they were willing to go.
Okay.
And
number one, who are you to say you're going to sit back and see how far? Who would go? Honey, we just, the truth was just told. There wasn't nowhere to go. Don't you think, Dre, you know, the person living this nightmare would be the one you should listen to? And she's tried to tell you and tell you and tell you, and you don't get it. I mean, cool if you don't believe none of us and things that's in writing. And if you don't believe us, FOIA the paperwork or call the police station. Because there was a phone call made, and yes, there was an actual police report with a case number, and there was an actual summons issued, had a case number, and a court date, which court dates change all the time. That's nuts. And we don't know what happened after that, because you know what? We're not going to the police and asking like you guys do. We're not going to go to the people involved that have a right to feel like they were misled out of their money. They have a right to feel that way. And we don't have a right to ask them what's going on, give us all the details. Why do you think Letitia's not talking about it ever? Huh? Just asking. I mean, she is, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I don't get who she thinks she is in this whole thing to come in and say, I was setting back on purpose. I waited weeks. I had this all set up. You got your own facts wrong about stuff you're telling. Because how long has Letitia been in your Facebook group? Not 2 weeks, baby doll. Check that, please. It was months before that. Miss Wynette was the newest one, sometime in February, middle to end February. That's who was the new one. But you claim you'd only talked to Letitia twice. 2 weeks prior to that, just to get those screenshots. That are incomplete, by the way. Because I've got some info on your receipt you showed. This so-called paperwork. I actually talked to not 1, not 2, but 3 different attorneys. Took me a little bit. But let me tell you about your paperwork. Not gonna like it. But we'll go back to listening to her.
3 weeks pretty much bashing his mother.
Bashing his mother.
And then
who did that?
There is a Facebook group that was online, and it was called Uncovering Fraud in the Von McCrae case. And I had requested to be a member because I wanted to see what was going on, because I knew No Sense was a member, I knew her mods were a member, I knew the whole Dono girls were members, and I knew that apparently there was a couple people representing, I didn't know who Flavo was at the time, and I knew that there was a couple people representing this group. one of the admins at the time, her name was Danielle. She's the one that actually put out the fraudulent police report.
No, she didn't.
So I think this group was formed a couple days after Katie's post for Danielle. I think this group was formed on the purpose and the basis of making his mother look like a fraud. If you go down it, that's all you see. I mean, that's all you see is one way or another insinuating his mother is a fraud.
Wait a minute. Number one, Danielle is real, and her police report was real. The woman was very pregnant and was being attacked by your buddies. You know, the one that you pay outrageous amounts a month just to get her to even acknowledge you. Yeah. Letitia wasn't being bashed. Not that I seen, and I damn sure never bashed Letitia. Did I agree with her? Did I just say I did? Do I think she was wrong for what she did? Absolutely. But I have never went and bashed and attacked her. And I haven't seen any other creators doing that. And if they did, I don't watch them, so I don't know. But I've never seen nonsense bash Letitia in any way. And honestly, sometimes I think she gave her too much of a pass. But, you know, everybody's different. That's fine. And I understand why she did. But bash? No. No. What about you guys? You think... I can't see your comments.
That she's taking everybody's donations.
Peter mashed potato. Oh my God, I gotta read this one. Oh, why are the comments?
Blah, blah, blah. They've accused her of money laundering. She's never done that.
What happens if you found Danielle was pregnant?
And, you know, they're ragging on. So what they
I hear
decided
you.
to do, since there was no criminal charges, they decided to bring up
what?
Her financial past.
There was no. She had no criminal charges, no criminal record. What? Honey, where are you getting your information? Did I personally look up Letitia's criminal record? Hell no, wouldn't do it. Nope, wouldn't do it. Not my business. But in the scheme of things and what's all transpired, do I think that it could be considered semi-pertinent information? Yeah. But Letitia has a very lengthy criminal record. In fact, that's why Marvon went to live with his great-grandmother in the first place. Because, unfortunately, Letitia was in jail. Just saying, the facts are the facts. You're not putting out truth. I'm not bashing Letitia. It is what it is. It's out there, you know. Oh my God.
And I'm not joking. I mean, they went into her financial history
what?
And blasted it. Just doing anything to make her look like a fraud and a scammer. And what's crazy is the two people doing this, No Sense and Unispin, you wouldn't believe their records.
Wait a minute.
So
what?
They have some fucking nerve going after a mother when their records are bigger than hers. Just saying.
Whoa.
I'm not doxing anybody, but it's pretty ironic. We could do the same.
Uni doesn't even have a criminal record. Neither is nonsense.
Becky over here has 2 bankruptcies.
Okay, but that's not criminal. Who cares? She wasn't busted for identity theft amongst bad checks, fraud. She wasn't busted for none of that. And I know where you got your uni information. Girlfriend, give it back. Give it back. Tell them no thank you. Because they gave you false information. It's not even the same person, you idiot. And I'm really trying to be nice to you, Vada. But it is hard to. It is really hard for me. Because you're sitting here outright lying your ass off. And you're good with that. Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm going to put her back on so I can catch up on some of the comments.
I'll finish telling y'all about the group in a minute. Alright. Oh, let me react to the first clip. She's like,
yeah, I don't blame Danielle at all. I know, I've seen the messages that woman received.
This tells me right here what kind of mother you are or what kind of raising you've had. You can literally say, oh, she needs to go back again. If your son was in a coma, would you only go one time?
That's all she did.
One time?
Exactly. Hell to the no. I'd have been there all the time. She only went once. Oh, I don't want to listen. Oh, my God. I thought I went back to the part I'm going to fast forward because I think we did this phone call last time. But she's right. If it was my kid, I'd have been at that hospital. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't care what the situation was. But I also would have handled it like an adult, and I wouldn't have done the things that have been done. Because no matter what my feelings would have been about Dre, she needed support, and she needed help. And I would want to be there with my son without any crap going on. The added stress, unnecessary. It's just ridiculous. But Letitia did not go back. And she knew that the law states in Arizona that Dre could not keep her from him. Even after all she did, without a court order, there's no way to keep her from seeing Marvon. At this point, if I was Dre, I'd get a court order. I'm sorry, but after everything that's been done and continues to be done, no. Because I'd be worried about my safety and my kids' safety. Because she's moved into a house now, and they don't need to know where it's at. And people would start following her because Letitia would let them know when she's there. That's just my opinion. And I know it's a far stretch because Letitia never went back. But it's not nothing I wouldn't put past because of what's happened. They've already been to her home. They've already videoed her house. It's insane what they've done. I want to try to read some of the comments. I'm going to put this back on. I just want to fast forward a little bit.
Okay, I'm almost there. I promise. It triggers me because when my brother had committed suicide, my mother, I'll never forget it. She lost herself in that.
Okay, whoa,
really
wait
did.
a minute. I am so sorry that you and your mother had to go through that and that happened. But dear Lord, that even makes this worse coming from you. So you've experienced the mental anguish. You're with your own flesh and blood. How can you sit here and tell these lies about Dre and Marvon? And lie for Molly and all them. And Justin and LB and EKC and Letitia and the Jack. How? I don't get it. If anything, it should make you more apt at wanting to have the truth out there. Because this was never a case. This was never a story. This was a personal family tragedy that these idiots turned into a big circus. And you are helping and contributing.
If you're trying to lose weight, or I'm gonna jump in this pool. Best way to.
And I don't get why you are. Especially now just hearing that, knowing that from you. Yeah. What do you guys think? I mean, don't you think she'd have been more empathetic? Or, show Dre more, I don't know, going through. Wow. Yeah, I don't like this. The comments do not stay. Nonsense doesn't bash, she just states facts. Exactly. Look here, mashed potatoes. She just wrecked. She just fell apart. But we're gonna give her a little break here. Because she keeps falling apart. But I'm gonna bring her back. I'll show you, she's gonna be in the swimming pool. See? She got herself a little swimming pool here. A little bowl here. And she's gonna have some water. She's gonna get cooked. Yeah. But Potatoes can give us a break because she keeps falling apart. She's a Tater. She don't listen. It's clear she don't listen. But we'll bring her back. I need a minute. Okay. All right, Tater Head. Okay, cool. Now I can actually look at the comments and play some of this for you guys. Oh, I can't. It'll be so much easier when my laptop gets there. I really think I'm just going to go ahead and buy that other one. It's just such a hassle with Best Buy to get your money back, which I didn't know about either. few nights ago, I requested my refund from Letitia, and she actually gave it back. Oh, wow. Was that recent that you gave her a donation? She's still taking donations? What? Vaughn is a U.S. Marine, and Molly has them convinced Dre made him go on a diet. Yeah, well, that's not the truth. I mean, it's in Marvan's own words. How can you fake that? It was him saying it on more than one occasion. I'm confused by that one. But they're still taking donations? I think it's safe to call Letitia a scammer now. And Potato is an idiot, yeah. I keep asking her where the money is, but, you know, she had some of it in her bag in. Yeah, I know Letitia was offered plane tickets, and she said she wouldn't fly. She didn't fly. Then she said she did fly. Okay. Betty was writing her fraud. Big deal. Exactly. What about all the stuff Betty's done? I mean, come on. People lost their homes, and she was a part of that. If it was my kid, I would have picked up and moved. I'd have tried to, honestly. I'd have tried to. Hi, Gina. Thanks for coming in. I'm trying to see. Hi, Menace. Tata's taking a break, Menace. I don't know if you got to see her, but we'll put her back together for you. But she was taking a little break because she gets on my nerves. And I think I'm going to cook her tonight. I think I'm going to put her in some water in a pan, and we're going to have potato soup. But here she is. And she even got Tube Top Tammy right there. I donated, what? I donated $10 two separate times to each, Wynette and Letitia, so $40 altogether. Just tried and did get 20 back the other night. Wynette shut the refund capability off. How long ago did you donate? Was it recently? I mean, I probably don't have the right to ask you that. You don't have to answer me. And I'm not going to say your name. Hi, Shiva. Molly is holding on. See, I thought she got money again. I really did. I really thought that even though Justin told her not to, and he shut it down right then and there, Molly kept saying, no, you can send it to me. Oh, it was months ago? Well, that's great that you got part of it back. You're one of very few. Good for you. Yeah, Molly's son. Do you trust that? Come on. You can't. Vada is the one that made it look like she had access to Letitia's cash app by the way she was talking and the way she presented it. So it did appear that she had access. She has the receipts that she claims she got from Letitia, but I question that. Anyway, but I do believe that Marley does because of the, I just do. No, Justin has no problem with that money. He just don't want it announced. Oh, okay. So that's all he was doing. Oh my. Oh, this iPad won't stay up today. I'm having a really hard time. God, I can't wait till this is over. Hell with it. I'm going on Amazon tonight and buying that other. It's the same exact laptop, the same exact price. And I even paid for expedited shipping, and they let me do that knowing that they didn't have stock. I will never buy from Best Buy again. And then I tried to call today to cancel the order, period, so that I could just get this other one. It took me 2 hours to get someone on the phone, and then they put me on hold for another department and never came back on the phone. I wanted to scream. Since my mom has passed, which now I don't have a sitter for my 2-year-old. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that. No, I get it. I get it. I have 2 little ones here. Can't believe I'm raising little ones at my age, but I get it. Trust me. I don't know. They are delusional that the police are going to entertain them at all. The investigation report, Andre, is done and over with. Yeah, it's closed. I mean, there was nothing. And that girl was investigated by everybody. God, my hair looks awful from this heat. But getting a human on the phone with the customer service now is impossible. Oh my God, it's a 10-minute menu just to get to someone, and then you get put on hold for 2 hours. And I stayed on hold because I had been calling for 2 days and couldn't get a hold of no one. I could never get through. So I figured this time I'm just gonna stay on hold, and somebody will eventually come. And yeah, that didn't work. They did come. They put me on to another department, and no one ever came. So I think I'm going to go down in person because it's ridiculous. And not only that, but I want a refund on all that shipping I paid to get it so fast. I was supposed to have it in like, 3 days? And no, that didn't happen. And they didn't bother, they didn't call me and tell me. I had to call them and find out why it didn't show up. Because, all the porch pirates out there. I'm trying to get to the comments. Okay, I'm going to play some more of this. Here we go.
Go outside and do something like that. I would prefer they said, I don't even know if I can say this on camera. Unfortunately, right there, and again, nothing to do with anybody but just life in general, but obviously you do not have a clue of what your son was going through. And it's obvious. But you'll continue to say that because you're saying here that, if you knew my son like you know him, well, obviously you really didn't know him because, well, let's let you talk about how you tried to connect with him and he didn't, you didn't. This relationship just isn't it, like you try to paint it out to be.
Why don't you go paint yourself a new fucking face?
Yep, I hear you.
How about
Money
that?
donated the wrong way.
This relationship ain't it. You didn't. He didn't. Bitch, that's his mom. It's called mother instincts. Motherly instincts. Do you know what that means? No, because you're so fucking cold and brutal. You wouldn't ever. You're too dumb either way. Okay. See, this was.
Wow. Yeah, I know those people that donated several hundred and never got nothing back, and it's sad.
Yes, it would have. Andre's face was disgusting. Shaking my head. Who would be jealous and bitter over their partner's mother? No matter how bad I couldn't stand my mother-in-law.
That's what I'm going to do, dear Krabby. I think I'm just going to drive down there to Ormond tomorrow and go to the Best Buy store.
I would respect her and respect them having a relationship.
I might end up buying that desktop, even though
what kind of a person Dre is.
I really like it, but I won't be able to come outside and go live. And I love being out here by the pool.
Because this is what I wholeheartedly believe in my heart when I heard this. It doesn't matter,
I paid a good bit for that Samsung laptop, too. They could have at least been honest with me.
Her son is away from her.
Keep her 1 mile so bad.
My son was,
Ada has mashed her brains.
20 miles away or 200 miles away. There's instincts that you feel. I'm sure if anybody has a child, they know. There's instincts that you feel. And no matter how disbonded or unconnected you are, you feel those things with your child.
Instinct? Where was that when she signed her rights away when he was an infant? Yeah.
I just do. If anybody's seen The Crow.
She's starting to cry.
I heard that when I watched The Crow. That was one of my brother's favorite movies with Brandon Lee. And y'all remember the scene in the hotel room where he goes after...
That's what I don't get about her.
This. I don't know if y'all have ever seen The Crow, but there's a scene where he goes after the blonde-headed guy that's in the bed with a mother.
I don't get that about her. Unfortunately, she's experienced this. yet she doesn't get it. I seen Dre wanting Marwan to talk to his family. She did. And I also seen Marwan himself say that Letitia would not respond back to him. I mean, it's clear. She says that Letitia just wanted her privacy and just wanted to be left alone. She's the one that brought it to social media. She's the one that came out asking for the money. I don't know where this girl has come from. I really don't. Because does she really... I mean, people are in her chat and they're giving her money. From what I understand. She gets Cash Apps and PayPals to tell lies. And I don't get it. They cannot be... how do I say? Blinded by reality. I don't know. Yeah, Letitia started asking on Facebook. She started it all. And she came out right away. Yeah, sad fishing. That's what yeah, exactly. You know, woe is me. I went through the same thing, so I know what I'm talking about. No, you were a sister, not a parent. Different, sorry, but there is. And clearly, you don't want facts. I don't know. Clearly. My husband's even feeding the kids. He's great today. He has a day off.
Streets on the skateboard, and all that daughter really wants is like a relationship with her mom.
What?
And so
she's crying
with all of his new needles or whatever, but the woman's in the bathroom.
They
he
brought
pulls
it
her
from Ollie.
across
Yes.
his chest, and he holds her arm out and he pushes the heroin out of her arms. And he said, "Mother is the name for God on the hearts and lips of all children. Your daughter's running the streets."
What the hell is she talking about? What does this have to do with Marwan and Letitia?
Do y'all remember that? Has anybody seen The Crow?
I was talking about the movie? What? That doesn't have nothing to do with Letitia and Marwan.
Give me 1 second.
She's really crying here. Yeah, I thought it was... I had no idea what she was talking about.
Dude,
apparently it's The Crow.
Like this. I don't.
That doesn't have anything to do
like
with this.
I have never watched a video on YouTube ever in my life, guys, that's done this kind of effect on me. And I think she did it out of revenge to me. Honestly, I don't think it was towards Letitia. And I'm sorry, Letitia, if that was the case.
What?
Oh, God.
Who is she talking about? What video?
Oh, it's Letitia here.
I don't know anybody that attacked her.
Hi, sweetheart.
What?
Is she here, Jesse? I don't see her. And I'm not able to see Wynette either in the comments. Let me see if I can see her. There she is. Hey.
Exactly, Lisa. They had to sell their wedding rings. And Dre still handled that. Remarkable. I mean, she was fine.
I hope I can make it through this.
Whose video got her this upset? Because I haven't seen any video where this girl was attacked like this.
Okay. If you want to.
Who the hell is she talking about?
Sorry, I'm almost there. I promise. It triggers me because
I don't know who she's talking about.
when my brother had committed suicide, my mother, I'll never forget it.
Yeah, she's using this little girl. She knows what's going on, and Molly will let her get so deep involved.
She really did.
Deeply involved.
And she felt like it was her
that
fault.
She is crying
Just for
and
being
supposedly
his mother.
not seeing,
and I
sleeping for days.
My
Yeah.
mom at 13, you know.
But come on,
just
there's
lay in the bed
proof
and
right there.
never want to get up. And
She
back
cannot
then, they
be
had those flip phones
that.
with the Pong. You could play Pong.
Could she possibly be that snowed over?
I
I mean, she's even going further than Molly went.
Listen to her cry, and it was heartbreaking.
Oh my
That's why that
God.
triggers me so bad. It just does.
What triggers
I can
you?
imagine how Letitia feels.
The movie? Then
There
don't
is
watch
no
it.
way on the earth I would ever make a video shaming a mother like this,
Who?
especially one whose son is in this kind of condition. I wouldn't shame a mother, period. And earlier when I was talking about Becky, I'm not shaming her as a mother. I apologize for that. I'm just pissed. So, Becky, I'm sorry for that.
What? When did? What did I miss a live of nonsenses? Because I didn't see anything where Letitia was attacked like that, or her. I don't even think Nonsense has really acknowledged this girl much. My God, Nonsense is how she's getting her subs. She's in every title just about. I mean, it's not sweet. What do you? I want to know what video was so bad that did this to her. I thought she was talking about the movie triggered her. I don't know. I think she's confused. Seriously. This is insane. Okay.
So,
here we go.
Let's go on to Erin's channel. That's as much, guys.
Oh my God,
That's
she's going to
literally as much as I
EKC's
can get
channel.
through.
That says
But that live
volumes.
I'm trying to calm down so I can keep going because it's important to do this.
Why are you going to EKC's?
We're going to go to Erin's.
Hers is just as bad as yours. You know, I asked her. I said, you know, your channel is pretty, because I've been watching her for a while now. You know, watching just her sub count and stuff. And she's pretty stagnant. And I told her, I said, if you would cover some other content, you know, instead of everything being Katie Joy, I mean, come on, it's been what, 2-3 years? Girl, move on, please, because it's old as, you know. And then she added Nonsense to the mix, but still goes back to the Katie Joy. And does so awful. She never makes any points. It's always like pointless fluff, pointless chatter. Or she's mixing her drinks. Well, she should have stuck to mixing her drinks because she did have some good drinks. But then she went to wine, so yeah. Yeah. That's your source. Wow. Vada. You do need to go in the boiling pot. You really do. Yeah, I agree, Saucy.
Let me know if you can see my screen.
For the next gutter Muppet, yep. And you know what? It's not that the girl don't see it, because there's no way she don't see it. There's too much out there. There's no way she don't see.
You're gonna see a bipolar switch. I'm going from mad to sad to happy in this, and
now you're gonna.
I wasn't lying. I'm telling you.
Well, why are you doing this if it triggers you and is your switch?
Triggering fucking live I've ever watched. Like, how dare you?
What? Okay, what live is she talking about of nonsenses that triggered her bipolar? Ding, ding, ding. She did find another to do the gutter work. Yeah. I don't know what live she's talking about, what videos she's talking about of nonsense. Because I haven't, hi Al, thanks for coming in. I haven't seen any video like that. I don't know. But apparently it triggered her. And she hasn't slept for 5 days because of it.
Can everybody see my screen and what's going on?
Oh my God, do we have to? The lights are on, but nobody inside. I hear you. She doesn't know what she's talking about either. Just spews
Misty,
crap.
if you want
Yeah.
to come up, you can.
And
Just
she
to
brings
kinda
people up on
help me out
panel
here a little
that,
bit.
okay, they just want to get on panel. They could care less.
Let me put
Knock,
the
knock, anybody home?
Oh, God.
She is triggered by the truth. Yeah,
Chill, Vada, chill.
exactly.
I blacked
Oh,
out so
Al, you
trying
missed
to.
it. We were asking Tata here. You know, she's here. She's here. She got a little change up
Somebody,
today.
somebody to come up, actually.
You know, about where the money is.
I never
And, you know,
thought I would
Tata
do
has
this
had a
at
secret.
this point.
And she got herself, I'll show you.
Somebody
She got herself her own little secret compartment. And when we asked her where the money is, she showed us where the money is.
I dropped the link in the chat.
You see?
I don't know, Misty, if you know how to use
She
StreamYard,
knows
but
where the
I'll
money
wait on
is.
you before we keep going. If you want to come up, are you going to
They
come
all
up? You
got
type in
their
the
own
chat if
little
you want to come up. Okay,
ass
Vada, I'll
buckets.
come up, but you'll have to drop me the link if you don't want to do it publicly. I can see you.
Okay, Tata, we're going to give you a break because I'm going to cook you in a little
I
bit.
dropped the link over in the chat for you.
Yeah, drop the link, okay? I don't even understand what I did to her.
Okay, you've never been on.
Hi, good Gumby. Thanks for coming in.
Bit.
The good Gumby.
You don't have to show yourself. All you do is click on the link that I just dropped in the chat, and it'll take you to Chrome.
All I did was ask her a question in her live. I asked her why she was talking this stuff. I asked her, I told her it was not true. It was all lies, and that was it. She told me.
Did you get the link in the chat? I just want to give you a chance to come up. Okay, you're getting your headphones.
Okay.
And I lost my headphones, and I have.
Oh, I have mine. Do you want mine? Can we move on from your personal chatter? Let's move on from her personal.
When did she start? How long has she been a YouTuber? I don't even know.
I feel like, I mean, maybe
talking about nonsense, I guess.
I don't remember, but maybe 2018 or 19.
Oh no, they can't be.
And I'm probably am.
I think I was watching Jeffree Star and all of them at this time in the beauty community. You know who I'm talking about?
Yes, girl.
I think that's where I was at that time. I didn't even know if this community existed back then. All right.
Vada's been around. Everyone thinks that she's a newbie. She's a newbie as far as having this channel, but Vada's been around for a while, and she's was always in shit on Facebook and on YouTube. You go back into some of those, and then the people she used to watch, and you'll find her in their chats. Oh, she's having people on here about talking about this. Oh no, I'll fast forward that. Yeah, no.
Out of the whole 6 hours, I was wondering what or 5 hours. Becky's stream was 6 hours to defend herself with no
What?
proof or nothing. Out of that whole 5 hours, you know what they got out of it to twist? They came from me, and they said, "Oh, she just said." Here's what I exactly said. I said I've spoken to Letitia, and we've been in
Post
her cash
my
app, and she
APs.
gave me the receipts for Danielle. That's what I said. And
Made
they
for
twisted
chop.
it to, oh, Vada and Goose have the login and password to Letitia's cash app. They can get in there. They're complicit. They've been there the whole time, taking all the money and robbing everybody. Letitia never had a lawyer. Da 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 da. And I'm like,
That's all true.
listen, motherfuckers, man.
I mean, Miss Letitia lost money.
Huh?
So,
She spent more money.
I don't know how she's robbing people.
If I were her, I would take any money I had left and sue these people.
I mean, the woman had to move. Like I said, that wouldn't have been my mom.
Nikki says I can't hear anything. Can y'all hear us?
I hear.
What?
Oh boy.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, tons of people are saying that. Okay.
Okay, number one, Letitia did not have a lawyer. She never filed nothing in court. And she's got plenty of money donated. Plenty of money donated. Where's the money at then? What do you mean money left? They emptied the account. What are you talking about? You talking about the money Molly supposedly is holding on to? Or are you talking about the money that I just took out of your ass? I'm confused. Wow.
Did I hit something?
It wouldn't be you. Okay, 3 people have said no sound. I'm unmuted. Are you yeah, you're unmuted because you're talking to me.
Can you get on with your story, please?
Okay, they can't hear.
Oh, was the video playing the whole time? Because I see words
Okay. Let me see if I can get through
She
that.
also takes notes for pretty much anything I do and tries to give me advice on what to do. So she had sent me
Who does?
something, and she's like, what you should do is do a highlight every time you go live. Anything that was a highlight from that live, post in your group, and any evidence that you had, post in the group in case somebody needs it.
But you don't
So
have
if
any
anybody
evidence.
needs any evidence or anything, or wants to see the highlights from after the live, everything's going to be in Jade's Palace over in my Facebook group. Just
And
so
you're also saying it's okay if anybody wants to share it and
yes.
talk
I'm not
about
like
it.
that. I'm not like that. If somebody,
That's cool.
the thing I don't like is if you get my receipts, do not tamper them. Do not tamper them and twist them in Photoshop.
What receipts?
I have seen so much.
Has anybody seen receipts from her?
Yep.
Because what she did try to show was a receipt.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
So,
was not a
she's reading
receipt for
everything.
anything.
I can see what's going
That
on here.
proposal from that
I was gonna
attorney,
do the same thing. I just have to.
Oh.
That's what's going on.
was it
Her score
worth more than
backs
the
into
paper it
bad
was
apple
written
test.
on?
I
It was
talking to you about
not a
that.
retainer.
I want them to see it up on screen. Let me forward. Because somebody was in my
Keisha
chat
loves
last
Dre.
night called the Bad
Yeah.
Apple, and there was an apple icon, and they came
She's talking to some lady she brought up on her
what she's
stream,
referring
who
to
now
was that
is
name up
on
there,
her
because
train
this person
too.
is going around causing trouble.
And I think
Have you seen
she
that person in chat
does have
whenever
mental
you're
health
watching
issues,
videos?
which I'm not
It's
judging her
called-
for,
their
but
name
I
is
think
Bad
this
Apple,
is
and they have a
triggering
little
more
apple
stuff.
emoji.
Yeah, after what I heard just a little bit ago, yeah.
I've seen a lot of
I don't think
similar,
YouTube
like,
is the place for
names,
her. I just
so
don't.
sometimes that might confuse them or
But
something,
she
you know.
also needs to be quiet because
know
the
who
stuff she's
Oceana
saying is
Yes.
so
Girl, I'm about to cover
far
that
out there.
because I
It's
was
not
there during that
even.
whole thing. And
Whoa.
I remember Chris Hansen interviewing the victims and all of that. And I'm a huge advocate for people that are sexual assault victims because I'm one myself. And
So am I. I'm a child
Damage her mental health.
and an adult, but
very
Oh,
partisan.
yeah, I try not to talk. I'm trying not to talk too much because, like, you know, I have a
She
bad habit of
needs to
like
stop. She
talking too
really
much.
does because
This is the wrong
nonsense
stream.
has
This is
never,
not the stream.
never
This is not the
attacked
stream.
this girl in any way.
Oh, that was Preacher Boy.
In fact, nonsense doesn't
Yeah, this
give
isn't
her
right.
any time at all.
This is
And-
the stream. This is the stream right here. Maybe I was at the wrong spot or something because. let me
Oh,
see.
every time I
This is the
touch this,
right
it
stream.
wants
Never
to
mind, it was the right stream.
block a user.
I'm hurrying, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I would turn my camera on, but these people,
Yeah.
they were hollering, Misty needs to wash her floors.
Oh, who cares? Nobody cares, girl.
She needs to get off
No, I
YouTube
just
if that's the
tried to
case. Yeah, I agree with you.
Nobody's
Like,
gonna
they
go back
just
to
I'll
pick
show you her
people
live.
apart on
You
here.
can't see it in the
Like,
reflection. But
it's crazy.
Hey,
Hey,
that's
Voodoo
why
Sue,
I
thanks
say,
for coming
hey,
in.
It makes my dick hard come from me. Come on.
I was having a conversation with somebody.
Is the invoice
in
from the
another
attorney?
chat.
Yeah, a
It's
proof
like,
of payment. There was not even a reason to show the proposal. Because like I said, I
yeah.
even
They were
had
like, you know, she
screenshots
doesn't
of it,
bother
and
me
I
on that
showed it
level
to
because
an
she
attorney,
cussed
and
that
he
person out. And I was like,
told me
I laugh at
that's
her.
not a binding retainer.
She's got mental issues. I've got mental issues. So
The payment was
y'all
never
know
followed
you're
through with
baiting-
because
this is why
Letitia
I
knew she
wouldn't
wouldn't
mess with her
need it
because
anyway. She'd already
you
been
are
to see
pretty
Merlin.
much exploiting a mental health. Somebody that's got mental health.
That's true. That's
Wait a minute. Who is exploiting who? Are you watching the same lives that I'm in of nonsenses? Because none of this is happening. None of it.
true. And, you know, I'm not at liberty to be sitting around diagnosing anybody. I'm just a house.
But you are.
You know, but I think she might have a little more than BPD. I mean, I have BPD. I was diagnosed as a child, a teenager, you know, and I just feel like she might have a little something more wrong with her
Yes.
or something. Because, I mean, the woman don't know when to quit. Like, when she gets pushed, she's pushed, and that's it.
Well,
She
I've
won't
never
quit.
watched one Michelle. I've never watched one Michelle video. I've never watched somebody cover Michelle.
I like nuts, but not this kind.
Insane asylum and profiting off of her.
Yeah, you know, I roast her a little bit, but it's nothing like, you know, she's a big girl and she can handle it. That's why she don't never say nothing about my roasting. But this.
Who
wishing
is this
someone
other
homeless
person?
and all this
I gotta
other
find
stuff,
out.
Like, that shit is so ridiculous.
The only thing I hear as far as her, I watch Charlotte and Charlotte will review. That's the only time I even listen to the Michelle stuff because I will support
Misty,
Charlotte, but other than
Misty
that, I don't know
Mo?
anything about her.
Well, see, and that's the thing.
I don't know who that is, but that's who she has on panel with her. Misty Mo. I've never heard of her.
Is, I mean, you
But,
just never
you
know
know,
when they might
they're
show
sitting here
up
saying they
with
watch
that bull or
Charlotte.
try
Makes
to
sense.
hurt
Makes
you in
sense.
some way. Bust your tires, just do sneaky shit. I mean, I've met people in my 44 years.
Vada's one of those
like
girls
Michelle.
Oh yeah, me.
that on social media, she jumps on whatever hate train is going on and makes herself a part of it, whether she knows anything about it or not. And then she becomes a mouthpiece for them. The agreement is not payment of proof. When I have used an attorney for work, I signed an agreement. Nothing happened until I paid the retainer. Then we had invoices that were itemized. Exactly, same thing. I mean, I could show you some from years ago, but I knew everything that was going on. She mentioned that she had a page on Facebook about mental illness. I'm sorry if you're acting like this. You shouldn't be helping people with mental illness. Yeah, this radiator needs to stop. Yeah, I hear you. She did say that. LG, we have attorneys that for royalties and we get very detailed. Oh yeah, anything with an attorney, you're going to get a breakdown. I don't understand the draw. What MGL with these women? Yeah, I don't get it either. I don't. I mean, they pay someone to abuse them. In my opinion, she's abusive towards them. She yells at them. She calls them names. She screams, carries on. She cons them out of money, and that's abuse. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of cultish. I'm not saying it's a cult. I'm just saying it's cultish. But I don't understand what she's talking about here. But let's listen a little bit more. Then I guess I gotta get off. I don't even want to read the chat because I don't want to get pissed.
Me too. Okay, everybody, I didn't know Erin had done this during the stream. I must have missed this part or fell asleep. But she goes over Becky's comments, I'm guessing. And
Yeah, EKC does that. She uses people's chats for content.
Let's see how delusional this woman's followers are.
Okay, we're
The ones
delusional?
that are still there. I'm not saying the ones that I like.
Nah, I think I'm pretty stable here, honey.
But with
Beta Tata, where's the money?
So I'm able to pull up the first 75 comments of this stream. And
Can y'all hear it?
If you shut up.
what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, seriously.
You know you're desperate for content when you got to take and read people's chats to make your content.
So this is how it comes up. It comes up.
That's just my opinion.
Or whatever.
And of course, this is fair use, and it is covered under fair use,
So
section
say,
107.
sorry,
You know,
not
I know how
sorry,
they
but
are.
once you don't
And it
get to
is
see
just
it
my
ever
opinions.
Again with everything she has done to him and Dre.
Oh, what? EKC watched a video of nonsense commenting on Everything Go Lightly, commenting on Molly, and thought nonsense was adding the voices and filters.
Well, she stopped
That's what that
talking.
was all about?
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh my
They also
goodness.
couldn't hear it. She was
What?
scrolling down her screen. She wasn't talking yet.
Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I just want to make
I
sure.
don't know who
I just wanna
this
make sure everyone-
Misty Mo or whatever she is,
Can't you
but
go in and see
apparently
what
she has a
is
channel too.
and how much in Cash App? What the
Anybody can have a channel, I guess. But I'm not going to let Vada beat me with subs.
What she's doing is
I mean,
reading nonsense.
I'll go live every day if I have to.
Happening, it looks like.
Let's see.
I don't know how I'll find
You're
time,
literally
but I'll
those
make it.
followers.
Did she ever pay back the money she owed on? Like,
Yeah,
where is it stated that she owed him any money?
she doesn't owe him any
Like,
money.
why? It's amazing how these.
This is why I say they've lied and twisted Letitia's life. That car that they have tried to throw up, that Dre lies about, that car was a birthday present. Okay?
They're burning to know. Yeah, they'd love to know who Everything Go Lightly is. I love that channel.
Before they ever even met.
I love Bad Apple too. Bad Apple just did a real good
They
video.
both had
Um,
around different dealerships.
Yeah, I want to play it, but I can't show you the screen because I can't present like this on the iPad. Because you have to read some of it to understand, but he proves, Bad Apple proves, I'm not saying that Bad Apple's a guy, I meant Walnuts. Oh, where's Walter? That he didn't know what he's talking about. Whenever he was, they were asking Walter a question when they were all on Molly's Live together. It was Molly and I think Justin, EKC, and Tater here. And they asked him if Dre could sue Katie, if Katie broke the law for what. Because Katie's the only one that said anything bad about Dre. Molly's never said a word bad about Dre. Neither is Justin. None of them have, just Katie. EKC and Vada were saying that. And he told them the wrong information. Because Bad Apple put it up and with receipts. The definitions of what they were asking. I'll bring it up. I'll read it to you guys. I'll play part of it. It's better than listening to Vada. Unless you guys want to you guys want to continue with the Vada. Can you drop? Yeah. I can't drop links because I'm on my iPad. Yeah, Forgotten Whispers is really good too. I watch Exposure Arena. Hills is my go-to in the morning. And I like those news tubers. They're funny. Please show the little girl Vaughn's video. Vaughn's where he says his mom didn't pay for the car and they had to sell their wedding rings. Yeah, I'll show it. I'll get it. I don't know if I can get it tonight. I have the one where he admitted that the 2 years that he did live there was the worst mistake for him. It's in one of my videos. I'd have to find it. Scam Dre and Marwan. It was a birthday present. Both Dre and Marwan said it was her business. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't no birthday present. And I get that people, actually I'll do that because there's a couple videos that I do want to get and play with Vaughn and Dre. Because LV made a comment about how Letitia raised him, and I've got the video proven with Vaughn saying it himself. She did not raise him. But according to LV, he lived with her from 7 to 18, from 1 to 3 and 7 to 18. None of that's true. From 16 to 18. And he regretted every minute of it. But I got those videos, so I'll get that one too, and I'll put it in for tomorrow. Hi, Cash. Dre came back to slay. I like that. Hi, Nicole.
I checked in. You didn't say hi to me.
Hi, Frank. My husband came out to check in. I'm glad he's home tonight. He's keeping the kids quiet. He even fed them dinner. He never feeds them dinner. Because I don't like my kitchen a mess. Hi, Scorpio King. Sting, I'm sorry. I keep saying King. Scorpio Sting. Okay, I'm going to find that Bad Apple. That was just... I'll read what part I have to. Or do you guys want to continue with... Tater. We'll continue a little bit with this, then I'll bring the Bad Apple thing up, because it was just really good.
She didn't even want to go, but he was offering, he's like, Mom, I want to get you a car for your birthday, please pick one. They left a dealership numerous times because she just didn't want him to do it. And then she goes back home and he shows up with a new car. And he financed, and as a correction from my last, from Molly's Live, she did know that he financed it, but she didn't know, anything else other than that she got a car for her birthday. That's all. And so Dre comes in the picture later on, and she's mad that his money is going to another woman, of course, even though it's his mother, and that the mother should be paying on the car, not him. So she contacts Letitia, and she's like, no, pretty much, you're going to have to pay on this car. And Letitia's like, what are you talking about? And she's like,
wow,
you're making payments on the car that he gave you for your birthday.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I can afford no payments for our car. So the gift turned out to be, now you're going to have to pay for the gift. And so Letitia's like, I can afford
She's here, Dre to slay. He's here.
So that turned
Tip Top Tammy. Oh,
all of
Tater
this.
Tater?
This turned into 6 years of
got-
silence. It was an excuse, and I'll show y'all a message later on where Dre admits to purposely turning him against his mother on purpose. I think
What?
there. That's what.
And how are you gonna give somebody a gift?
Wait a minute. She just said, hi Villanova. She just said that the car was a birthday gift. They trying to spin a whole new story here. It was never a birthday gift. Vaughn himself talked about it. What the hell is she talking about? And because he met Dre, he didn't want... What? They had to take their wedding rings back because of Letitia and that car. And then Letitia trashed it because he had them come pick it up because he couldn't do the payments anymore. Which all that did was leave them with a bill to pay. Are you kidding me? A birthday present. Wow. She really is Taduh Vada. Wow. I'm just gonna play her because I don't even know what to say to that one anymore.
As a car, and then say, well, now you're gonna need to take the payments over.
Yeah, a year later or so. Oh, hell
I mean,
no.
come on.
She did the right thing. She gave the car back. They came and picked the car up. So
I hear
that's
you,
what
Lisa.
really happened. But let's keep going.
Strangers to this family have themselves so deep into their fucking business, and now they're fighting
Hi, Nicole.
the family members on the behalf of other people and on behalf of one who's in a. I mean, this is just stupid.
Yes, it
Like,
is.
what is wrong with these people?
What's wrong with us?
I don't like to come off.
I truly wonder if there's something wrong with these people or if they just do this on purpose. Honestly.
It's fucked up.
Because go ahead.
You will be blocked. Yeah, I'm blocked for life.
I mean, anyone's free to go back and, because that's what I ended up doing, is I went back and watched countless hours of Dre's videos. And,
You want to meet our co-host, Keith? This is Vada Taduh.
I thought, oh my gosh, by the time I got to the end
She's
of
our
it, anyone
co-host.
can see that Vaughn was a broken man.
And she knows where the money is. Part of it.
And starving.
Y'all have to think this woman is not going to come out and
Hi,
say
Grant
anything
Button Jerry. How are you?
herself because she's trying to protect her reputation.
Taduh says hi. This is our co-host. I'll put her back up since more people are coming in.
And you can see how controlling she is even while he's in a coma. She was upset that somebody was requesting him on Facebook. Why are you in his Facebook looking at his friend's request?
What? Tater.
Like,
You really didn't do no homework.
Over here controlling his... It's just crazy. I want y'all to notice the name Bad Apple right here. I know
Oh,
that-
Bad Apple's getting a shout out too.
But Bad Apple was in my chat last night starting stuff, so now I know that that's a no sense follower. But let's keep going.
No sense. Okay.
You know what?
It kills you that no sense won't acknowledge you. It kills you.
This is so gross. Poor me. Poor me. Oh, I think you're talking about.
EKC, you're how old? You got kids. You got to be in your 40s, and the best thing you can do for content is to go raid people's chats and make your content out of their chats. Are you freaking kidding me? And when I asked her about being stagnant, and I told her it was because 3 years of slamming Katie, people are sick of it, and then she's been at nonsense. And then back to Katie. I said, if you would stop that, and, stick with making your drinks and stuff, because that was at least entertaining. Because I said, you never make a point. It's always pointless to watch you, because you make no sense. She said that, and I've got her response. She said that she made that choice, that she knew by doing this content, that she was good, this was going to happen. And that's the choice she made. Yeah. I guess to be stagnant and be delirious and delusional. I couldn't believe what she answered back. I was like, unfreaking believable. But Bad Apple's just getting shout outs everywhere. I'm going to try and see some of the comments. I'll play this back. Play.
Our stream last night, and I don't even know what they said, but and so did the next one, Kathy P. This psycho.
Oh, they're me. I'm a psycho. Damn, I get a shout out in a couple of her videos, don't
I want to say something. I just read this comment, and y'all know I pay attention. I'm gonna tell you what this.
You pay attention to what?
Her job.
My
is to
job?
Go around to Nonsense's enemies comment section and convince those people in the comments of their narrative. So right here, she said, "Why would Jada?" It's Vada, but okay.
No,
There's
I called you
nothing
Jada for a reason.
Molly have total access to Letitia's
Because you
cash
stole
app.
somebody else's, some other YouTuber's name.
X what you wanted to get. Why don't if you're gonna go and tell somebody's chat? Can you spell?
Nope.
Exactly why would Jada Molly have total access to Letitia's cash app? And yes, you did X what you wanted to get donos. What's IMO mean? I can't remember.
In my opinion, you idiot.
In my opinion, I think.
Okay.
You're not reading my
So
comment
here
right.
Since I exposed them, they're trying to now turn me and Goose into the scammers, even though I've never met Goose.
Yeah,
Me and
but
Goose
Goose is
are,
always in the chat. Wait a minute. Okay.
Co-teaming to get into.
First off, I don't hate this girl. And I don't work for nonsense. And damn it, if I did, I want a damn pay raise. And I don't bounce around chats. I don't. There's a few I go in. And there's some I go in and I don't even comment. Or I say hi, and that's the extent of it. But, yeah, she's so wrong there. I had no idea I was competing with her. I just know I have never duct taped my children. Yeah, all I did was ask her about the money. Ask her why she wasn't telling the truth.
That we have the username and password.
And I did ask her about the Cash App. I said, do you have access to it?
Number one. Number two, I don't even know Goose. I've never spoke to this woman. I don't know anything about her.
It's always in your
Never
chat.
spoken to me ever. I don't even know her. Number three is by me saying that I was on the phone with Letitia and I asked her for Danielle's receipts because I knew that they framed her on that police report. And by her going into her Cash App and sending me those receipts means that I have a login and a password to somebody's Cash App. This is how
Yep,
twisted they
it
are. And this
backfired
lady
Hope
will
big
listen to
time.
what they say, and her job is to go around and try to convince people of this. But let's
Exactly why would Jada Molly have total access to Letitia's cash app?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
Darth Beta.
did.
Old Tater Tater, here she is.
What you wanted
She's my co-host
to
today,
get
see?
in donor. What?
This is Beta
Are
Tater,
they
Two
insinuating
Top
that people
Tammy.
had access
You know,
to Letitia's
she says
cash
hi,
app and
everybody.
just helped themselves to fucking money?
yes.
Well, I mean, you know, when in reality they did because they were sending Miss Letitia fake Cash App and people money that didn't even donate.
Well, she's
What?
saying that, no, they're saying
They
that
never
we
showed
can't
no
use
proof
the
of
video.
that. They never showed no proof of that.
We don't.
No, I know. I'm just
Ever.
you know, talking about how they. Never mind.
Yeah, never mind. You're right. Never mind. Because you clearly don't know what you're talking about. Never mind. You're right. Look, Beta Tater, you gotta stand up here. People want to see you.
One of theirs, yeah. All putting, oh my god, right there. Solo MCFC. When I did the interview with Molly, this person told everybody that I paid for the interview. First they said I paid $20,
Oh,
then they said
we
I
heard
paid
this part.
$125, then they said I paid $225. So that's where Nonsense got that besides her. Admittingly, Nanya told me that she made that up too. And
No, Nanya never told you that. You're lying.
But she said she also lied and said that I paid for the interview when in reality I was asked to do the interview.
Everybody is always worried about.
She's lying.
How much money people are making when.
Nanya never said that. Nanya never told her nothing. What was said is that she pays to be in Molly's Patreon. She pays top tier and has done it for several months. And then, boom, Molly wants to go on her channel and talk to her all about herself, of course. It was a snooze fest, and it was nothing but lies. But yeah, that's in my opinion, that's paying. And she's still paying Molly's Patreon. Top tier, too. She's paying for Molly's attention. What else do you call it? But I don't like her calling Nunya a liar, because Nunya is not a liar. And Nunya, I don't, yeah. That pisses me off. Yep, paid for content. Exactly. You know, she doesn't make up stuff. Molly got her to interview her while this girl's paying top tier in her Patreon. So who's paying for what? Yeah, Al, yeah. And High APs, yeah, they actually, I think I even have it in one of my videos. They actually duct taped their kid in the car seat. They said they didn't have a choice. And they did it a lot. It wasn't just a one-time thing. Yeah, that's really true. Who stated she paid for Molly's attention via Patreon. And that's what got her the interviews. Still stand by most of that. I agree. That is exactly what was said. But you didn't say that she paid Molly just for the interview. It was always stated that it was from her Patreon. Hi, Nunya. Thanks for coming in. Yeah. But, Nunya, since you're here, you want to see? I asked Taduh, where the money is. Because, she's so in tight with these people and she believes all their crap, she probably knows. So, Taduh got a secret. She got a little stash place back up in her ass. And look at where some of the money is. Just saying, she knows. Taduh knows. She did not pay in January, that's it. She was able to prove she did not, yeah. I would bet she's still paying. And I know, hi K-Mash, thanks for coming in. I get pissed when they say stuff about Nunya nonsense because they haven't done none of this stuff. And I probably should let a lot of it go, but it just pisses me off because out of everybody on YouTube, they're the only ones that don't do the crap. I mean, the people she's aligned herself with, including herself, are clearly delusional. And I can never make it make sense in my head with these people and this blind following of somebody. I follow no one like that. Oh, thanks, Nunya. Hey, Laura.
In reality, everybody's making a little bit somewhere.
Exactly. Becky, instead of worrying about what's in Letitia's bank, why don't you worry about your 2 bankruptcies and pay the restitution for those?
I mean, for a minute I got lost in the whole tragedy pimp thing, and I had to think. I was like, you know what? The people that are pimping them out are doing the same thing. They got channels that are monetized. I mean, it's no different.
Exactly.
First off, you're wrong. I'm not monetized. Nonsense is just recently monetized, and she turns her monetization off. So you need to check your facts, because you can see exactly what people make per video. You really need, Vada, I'm really trying not to be mean. Girl, it is really freaking hard. You either need to walk away from YouTube or shut it down for a minute, regroup, and at least go look up some of the crap you're trying to tell here. Just some of it.
And Misty is talking, this lady left a comment feeling kind of breezy. Misty is talking about how people ask for refunds.
I can't take her BS anymore. I hear you, Lisa.
Yeah. Sorry. I have a hard time.
Bankruptcy doesn't have restitution.
I do too.
Yeah.
So,
That
I know what
shouldn't
you're
even
talking about. You're
be a
talking about when
topic.
people were requesting refunds that didn't even
It's
donate.
none of our
but the show
damn
was refunded
business.
People that didn't even donate.
Yeah.
You know what I think they did to her? I watched what Judy did and what Danielle did, the two main people that wanted the refund, and they both donated and immediately asked for a refund.
I went round and round with Judy on Facebook.
Yeah, you were one of the people that attacked her. We know. Now I know who you are.
Right back to frame what happened.
Yeah.
Frame?
I believe it. And this is something that I haven't really heard you touch on, and maybe you did and I just haven't heard it yet. But I'm going down the hill that Katie Joy, and this is my opinion. She was behind that father's friend's alleged whatever cash app.
Exactly, Keith.
Oh yeah. Yes,
What about all the money Molly made?
Actually, a stream about that. She immediately, when people started calling her out, took that thing down. He actually showed in his stream. I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna look into it.
I was stuck on that for a while, and I seen it posted in Reddit too, with screenshots, and then the person that was commenting on that original post, they were saying that the larger amounts were not sent back, just money under like $10.
If someone sent me a request and put in that request, give me my money back, you scamming thief, I'm not refunding shit. You can go to hell. And that's what they were doing. Yep. If you come
where's the proof of this? Because you people have not shown none of this stuff. And none of you're aware now that they're saying that the car was a birthday present from Marvon. And then he got hooked up with Dre. And Dre's the one that wanted it paid for and had it taken, not Marvon. Yeah. That's their new spin on it. Molly banked over more than 10K. Unbelievable. I don't know where she gets her information. But you know what? If she's believing EKC and Reddit, that explains a lot of it. But she believes Molly and LB. But none of them are helping her. And considering that, they have decent sized channels and they're in her chat, but they're not encouraging people to sub her or to watch her. You think they would? Letitia told that story when she first came on live with Molly, so I've heard it before. But I trust Vaughn's own words. Exactly. He said it himself. You can't get no more factual than that. He was the person living it, so he knows what was going on. Molly's been too quiet about Dre. And I think Molly's going to do something. She's going to come out with some off the wall. No clue. She only knows what they told her. Yeah. She can. I'm just trying to not get all bent out of shape at her.
Sorry, and that was the case with Judy and Danielle.
Because it would serve no purpose. Then I'd be just like her, just insulting everybody.
And then they ended up filing. And I'm going to go in detail.
But
I'm going to make a
just Vicky, she should do her own research and see the facts. I mean, it's ridiculous at this point.
Because I can delete what I say if I need to and correct myself. And
why would you do that, Vada? Why would you hide what you say?
That donation video and how they frauded Miss Letitia.
What?
It's going to be a pre-recorded video, and it's coming out. It's just a lot that they did, okay? But it's going to be it'll probably be an hour or more long.
Did what?
Out to Miss Letitia. I mean, I just couldn't imagine just wanting to just see my son and smell him and.
But she could have, and she didn't.
See, I almost lost my son in a flood back in 2015, and
But the whole point you're missing is she could have went. She had the money. There was enough raised for many trips. She could have went. She didn't. Mr. Jackson didn't. They already knew the law in Arizona. They knew Dre couldn't keep them away. They kept themselves away. And that's just my opinion.
To watch this play out on Facebook.
Was it in Louisiana?
It was in West Virginia.
Oh, okay. I remember a flood. Uh-oh, what happened here?
Oh gosh, did I push something?
I took myself out of here and I pressed something and it refreshed the whole thing and took me out of here. But why?
It's easier
Has
to
the
run your
proof of the
mouth than do
refunds
research,
not
yeah.
been shown. It would stop a lot of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I spent hours
Oh.
on Dre's Facebook and on YouTube videos, hours watching. I didn't go by these stupid, heavily edited, bad clips, and I'm not going to say the clip channel that put them out there, but everybody knows who it is. It's the one Charlotte always talks about. But and Molly's heavily edited, wherever she got them from. You can't go by that. You know, it doesn't take much to go watch one of her videos and you can see the truth.
Let's see. Okay,
It
so I'll say,
doesn't take
but why
much.
has the proof of the refunds not been shown? It would stop a lot of things. I got a receipt yesterday of a refund, actually, and I'll show you one.
Okay.
Because it's nobody's business. It's nobody's business.
Number
It's
one,
not y'all's fucking business.
there has not been a lot of refunds. And the ones that you have the receipt for, is it from the GoFundMe? Because that came from GoFundMe. And no, Katie wasn't the first one to ask for a refund. And I know that's where you're going next. But listen, if there was refunds, there would have been no police involved. What do you think about that? And they really were involved. There's actually a real case number.
Is she refunds or not? It's nobody's business who donated or not. And it's nobody's business about anything. None of this should be anybody's damn business.
I mean, seriously, these motherfuckers would probably give somebody
They
$5
still need
on the street corner
time
and
to
tell them
put
to go get
together
a fucking
videos to
taco,
prove their
and
point.
they follow
Exactly,
them to see
Nanya.
if they got a
Can you
taco.
imagine what this
That's
video
exactly
now?
what I said, do y'all give a homeless person money and see if he went to his
Can you imagine what this video is going to be like? Now, she's been saying this for what? Since she's been making videos, that this video she was putting together is coming out. And she hasn't put it out yet. But at this point, I'm not even going to watch it because I know it's just going to, I'm either going to laugh so hard or it's just going to piss me off. Hey, Thor. But I'm going to fast forward a little bit because,
to get a beer?
yeah, she's nerve-wracking.
I want to commentate on everything Go Lightly, this channel here.
Oh, they're going to talk
Someone
about Go
in my
Lightly.
comment section,
Even said the videos,
They
they
got
were
my
heavily
hopes up.
edited.
They said-
Exactly.
they got me all excited. They said there was a.
Oh, she's got a
did
EKC
parody
now.
channel, or a parody video of me. I was like
And she'll
oh
say
my God,
stagnant
it's only
like
been 3
EKC.
years that I've been wanting this, finally. So I go in there and check it out, but that's not parody. Like, it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
Lisa, the edited clips, they just, come on, it was so obvious. I didn't let that be my decision. I went and watched Dre and Marvon myself.
Well, they did a show on Molly's channel, which I've got clips of too, and we'll get into those. But then they moved it over to Justin's channel. So this is from Spanky's channel. Again, all follows under fair use, and content that they probably. Again, he has videos up still, so he might still have his. Molly's been removing stuff. All right, let's go.
And I gotta.
Who cares if Molly removes stuff? That doesn't mean it's in a vindictive, vengeful way. I remove stuff too.
Oh,
just
honey,
because I wanna
but
practice
see,
it.
we know Molly's history. Vada, you are not new, and you keep acting like you're new, but you're not. You've been around these YouTube streets for a couple years, and you inserted yourself in a lot of different issues. And I'm going to be showing all that, your history. You may not have had this channel, but you've been around. And you would insert yourself into a lot of Facebook crap, too. Stuff that was none of your business, but you'd insert yourself in and try to become a part of. And it's always hate. It's always hate. And misinformation.
Edit or something. It doesn't mean that if someone removes
But
that,
Molly
that they're-
dirty deletes when she attacks her victims. Because she knows she's gone too far. And she thinks she's covering her ass by deleting them. But they're always there. You can always get them. And she's not saving herself. It's not what you think. And I don't even know if you, at this point, I don't even know if you think.
To hide something, or that it's something malicious that they're doing. I hate
No,
that.
I remember something you said that, or you was showing in the messages with Miss Letitia.
Oh, hi,
Payne,
Makeup Monster.
said,
Thanks for coming
if you
in.
have nothing to hide, you hide nothing. But ironically enough, she was unsending the messages.
Thank you.
Thank you. And what do you know? She only unsends the messages when it comes to her donation or when they're talking about Brittany who got framed. It's funny how all the shady stuff she done got unsent. Only the parts where she's framing Letitia got unsent. But
T.
I
Kelly.
wanted to just call that out because that is so annoying.
I'm gonna say, in my family, that, I mean,
They have no
I don't
proof
really
of
care
nothing.
what anyone
Nothing.
leaves or takes out from their channel or whatever, but I just want to point out that I noticed, like, at times I
Oh,
can't
no,
find
my
something on
battery.
Mama's channel if I'm looking for it, but oftentimes it's just because she's made it private or unlisted and she's reserved it for members only or for Patreon or whatever. It's, you know, it's a business tactic. It's not like a...
This is Taduh Makeup Monster. She's our co-host.
Thank you.
But I have to plug in my iPad, so she's going to take a break.
Especially me. Where are you? You want to know something? If she needs to get out there, we'll get her out there.
I'm going to skip to the parts where she starts going after Letitia. That's where I need to be. So that's what I'm trying to do.
No, stay
Okay, next time I swear I will make sure I know the timestamp. I've never shared my screen on my own channel before, so great. All right, here we are. I think.
Oh, it showed my poll. Okay, I can switch the camera. That's cool. But I'm never going live through YouTube directly again. Not on my iPad. It's too hard. You can't mute yourself on the iPad. You can't. I'm gonna get my charger, guys.
Okay, so I'm curious here. On the bottom of that bar, it says nonsense. So like, it's not from any kind of watermark or whatever logo being applied to her streaming like yesterday. Because if it were, then it would go across the entire video window here. But it's only going that she's sharing. So that tells me that this isn't from Justin's channel or whomever, that this is from Nonsense's channel. Did she say that this was something from her channel? Did I miss that?
See,
Are you really still trying to say that Nonsense was editing all this stuff? Get the hell out of here.
I don't trust any
So I just
clip
slammed my phone.
or stream that Nonsense has screen recorded or downloaded.
And I
And
just
I want
cracked
to tell you
it.
why, because she put her stamp on all of her clips, and Nonsense has, as you can see right here, she has her watermark on these clips. But because I know she tampered mine, she took my video, edited it, turned it orange, and went through all of that to have something to go at me for. Because I know she did that, and because I know that she cut Manny on the Mike's clip to make it sound like something it didn't say to frame Molly with, I don't trust anything unless it's the original stream.
Okay, wait a minute. What the hell is she talking about? Is she still crying about that, what's that guy's name? I don't watch him. But that clip, okay, number one, it's still on Manny's channel. You can go watch it yourself. And I have other clips of her saying exactly the same thing that wasn't from Manny's channel. So what does that mean? In fact, I posted one as a short. And she think now Nonsense edited her stuff so she could talk about her? Nonsense doesn't even talk about her. Wow.
Commentates to, because she can cut, I don't know if y'all can realize, but she can cut and crop anything she wants out, and that's all they've done this whole case is cut and crop, and I'm going to show y'all more of that later. Do you get what I'm saying, Misty?
Yes.
I don't trust it. There's no.
I don't trust it either. I do not trust it.
I think Molly has deleted some videos, and then Nonsense is like,
Some?
perfect.
Some?
They deleted some videos. They'll never know that I cut or cropped this because they can't find it.
Yeah.
So I feel like she's probably taking advantage of that. I'm not saying she has, but
She's out of her mind and stupid. Hey, Josh.
If it was pointed out that she, you know, is
She's been caught twice now.
Yeah, she's causing chaos.
Yeah. It's just like the.
Molly? Are you talking? I'm sorry. I don't mean to talk over you. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Are you saying Molly's been deleting stuff?
No. I said if it was revealed that she was provident or deleting things, then I believe that is giving her no sense ammo.
That sucks that I can't turn my camera off.
They're so obsessed with Molly that they were literally doing it. Here's what the stream was about. I could not imagine doing a whole stream
You can mute
about
the microphone, but you
looking to see if
can't
Molly deleted her videos. That
turn
was
off your
the
camera?
content for the day. I said, are we literally looking? Are we
Oh,
literally
that's
sitting here
emojis.
watching this?
Oh,
Why
filters.
do they hate Molly so much? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, she's not for me, but I don't disagree with her on some things. And something, or you know what I mean. I agree with her with some things.
Teddy can still join us.
I just couldn't have people, random strangers, coming here in my neighborhood hooting and hollering, because we have a lot of I want to use the correct terms. It's called rest scare, and we have people with mental problems and stuff that live in homes around here. And if people were screaming and hollering, it would probably drive them crazy, and they would start acting out. Or we have babies that live in the neighborhood. Like I just wouldn't want that chaos in my neighborhood.
Oh, me either.
But I don't dislike that woman so much that I'm going to sit around and make video after video and call every move she makes out because
see, that's where you're wrong, this Miss Demo. It's not about Molly. It's about what Molly's doing. The misinformation, the outright lies she's putting out. You guys don't. Wow. Okay.
Just laughs about them. They're more bothered than she is.
Yes, and she says she's not on Molly's clip channel. All the content you have is Molly.
And she's lying.
But she's not a clip channel, because a clip channel does little clips. They don't do commentary.
Online.
She says facts and evidence, okay?
I'm sorry, guys. I have to hold this stupid iPad while I'm building up.
You want to go see it? It's on my Facebook. What's on her Facebook? When you go see it, I took her up on that bluff. I said, I'm going to call her bluff and go see what she has. And when I started looking, I started seeing cut and cropped and chopped everywhere. I said, this isn't evidence. This is tampered evidence. She edited all of that stuff. And frankly, here's what Kenny would do. Literally a post for Letitia, right? It would say, see, Letitia gave me permission to share the text message. Yeah. Right. And then
Stupid iPad.
it's literally Letitia telling her that she can share the police report. Nothing to do with messages. All right. I'm trying to get to the part where she's talking about Letitia. I gotta stay focused.
MRS.
But you're not focused. And you're talking a bunch of crap.
And no, the weird noises are not coming from me. Once again, they're coming from them.
Oh, they're showing nonsense.
Here, let me show it straight. Here you go.
Spell it.
This is the only one, you guys. The only one. That's the official one.
Spell it so I can type it in the chat.
All right. $sign MRSL as in water.
L.
Vada. I indigo. A alpha.
Okay.
S Sierra.
Here we are. This is when nonsense starts going on. I know where we're at now. There's one.
Every time I try to get close, she do something else. I don't know what to do. I'm trying to get away from her. I'm trying to do it the legal way. I've been up there for 3.5 days, going back and forth to the hospital. These people turning me around.
That's not true, Latif. That can't be true. Because the law in Arizona is she can't be refused and to see him. So I just don't buy that. I don't.
I'm not asking for anything personal, but I mean, I got a text message yesterday stating that I can't.
I'm losing brain cells listening to this bonehead.
With all of this stuff, when you did this to me, I didn't do this to you.
She better let him hurry today.
All right, Shiva.
She better let her move, or I'm gonna leave it.
I've actually called her and I left her. She sent me the voicemail, but I did leave her a message and I said, not for nothing. I said, but we're trying to help you. This has gone a little too far, and I think that if you really kind of want this to stop, it's going to get bigger. You need.
Okay. So before we listen to No Sense's reaction, what was your reaction to Letitia right there? What, in your mind, what would you be thinking? I want to know what you would commentate and say. What came to your mind while hearing that?
There's gonna tell Miss Letitia.
I'm obsessed with Molly. Okay, that's enough.
Would you be thinking? I just
Hi,
want
poor
you to hear
child.
her reaction when as she's hearing this grieving mother cry. All she wants in that clip, all she's saying over and over, she wants to see him. She wants to see him.
Then she should have went.
To be by his side. I would immediately feel like I feel so bad for this woman. I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure she can see him. I feel the empathy for her wanting to see her son. But here's what no sense. This is what comes to her brain whenever she hears this.
He'll let his parents and his stepmother see him. And I have to say, Letitia, this is not looking good. I mean, I hate to say it, but this is not looking good. And Dre is looking very, very bad right now.
What?
It's been like that.
Remember the comments about how supposedly we're talking and we're attacking Letitia because she was a young mom and all of this stuff, and we're supposed to give her grace, even though we've said time and time again we all think that, you know, adoption is a beautiful thing and what she did was amazing. However, that does not condone or overshadow the piece of shit that she tried and decided to become.
Why is she still trying to sell this narrative that, like, Letitia just willingly gave up custody of her kid?
She did.
She wanted to give him a better life or something. Like,
No.
why is she trying to paint this as anything other than what Letitia thinks that it was? That she was in jail.
Oh, wait a minute. Taduh. Now, you just sat here about 20 minutes ago, maybe 30 minutes ago, and said Letitia didn't even have a criminal record, that it was all lies. But here you are playing EKC saying that Letitia was actually in jail.
Took over.
Just saying.
And then Letitia, then when she got out of jail, she did what she had to do, and then she came back for her son. So why is she?
No, she didn't.
What she's saying is
She never went back for her son. He was adopted by his great-grandparents. You know, the people that raised him, the woman that had 3 jobs to make sure he was good, the people you never talk about or mention, them people. That was his mother. Just because you're biologically his mother doesn't make you a parent. She did not parent him. She did not raise him. It's sad, but it's true.
she has to resort to these exaggerations? You know?
Exaggerations. Okay.
Exactly.
Vada, can you still hear me? Okay. Do you know if I push this button in the middle of my headphones, will it mute me? Because I gotta set this baby carrier out. A lady is picking it up off my porch, and I just don't want to be all loud and stuff.
Go ahead and hit it and let me see if it moves.
All right.
Oh my God.
Do you hear me?
Yes. It did.
Okay.
I've never really listened
I'll
to
jump down, and if you want me to
her.
come back, I will.
I just have it downloaded for this.
I'll call you back up.
Maybe I should have listened a little bit
Thank you for
first,
coming back, girl.
because
I'll come up
this is
anytime to see you.
I'll take you down.
wow.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Okay.
How many months are we into this now? 8, 9 months?
I can handle it. We got this.
Wow.
I don't like that position. I'm trying to find the best one for everybody. Just one moment.
Taduh, I'm really
How y'all
trying
like
not to
that?
be
Y'all
mean
see
to
that
you.
pretty well?
I really am, girl, and it is hard. But you really need... You need to actually look at what you're doing. Sit back and watch one of your videos.
Oh, Justin's here? Hey, Justin. I
No,
didn't know Justin was
dear.
here.
Of course, Spanky's going to support her. Why am I not surprised? But yet again, there's another creator that has a lot more subs than her. Not sending no subs her way or sharing her content.
I apologize.
I mean, I'm just a tiny little blip. And Uni always shares my videos. Nonsense always talks about all of us.
Because Nonsense says, show me the harassment. Show me where we have gone after Letitia.
Forgotten Whispers used one of my video clips
This is her
too.
words verbatim. Show me where we've attacked Letitia.
Yes, show
I'm
us.
reviewing your last stream from a couple days ago. Replay it. It's clear as day how bad you're harassing her. Like, this is why I'm doing this. This is a great example of you harassing her. Like, if you're that damn blind and stupid, something's wrong.
Okay. Yeah.
When she continues to lie about this situation,
You gotta mute that person because you have an echo.
Replay what I heard a second ago. She just called Letitia a piece of shit.
So, no, she said it was her behavior, but so.
You are lucky if I don't walk through this screen and come through you. I'm telling you.
Oh, honey, what are you gonna do?
That doesn't mean that it overshadows and you get to.
You can clearly tell her age. I'm gonna come through this screen. Girl, shut up. You're not gonna do nothing. You're gonna make another ridiculous video. I have no idea where you're getting this crap. I mean, like I said, even Molly's not sharing your content. And she shared that TikToker, so that speaks volumes. Girl.
So you gotta pick and choose. But you yourself, Letitia, have a lot to say about Dre and her past, but let you say it instead of me. Let you speak, because everybody seems to forget the things that you have said.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all listen to what Letitia actually says. She acts like it's this big horrible stuff that Letitia's defaming Dre and saying all this horrible ratchet stuff about Dre and calling her names and stuff. She doesn't say one thing bad about Dre. This is nonsense is example of Letitia talking horrible about Dre and her background. Let's hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Just to begin, because the only thing that I said to my son when I first met her, she wouldn't even come in the house. She finally came in the house and we were introduced. And I talked to her for a minute, and then I took my son outside, and I had him under my with me. And the only thing I said, was I was a little concerned, about her background as far as like being married before, already having 2 children, and he was young. He was only 21. He just graduated Marine Corps. He was excited, I'm like, okay.
Wow, interesting. She just said he had just graduated the Marine Corps. Oh, interesting. So he was already in Arizona. Once again, they tried to tell you that Dre forced Marvon to move to Arizona basically because she's so controlling and yada yada yada. That's kind of faking those things. Saying that.
They were in Arizona, not because of Dre forcing him. They were in Arizona because of Marvon being in the military. Letitia has co-signed all this hate and harassment against Dre. She's co-signed every bit of this crap. Vada might be here too now. Ugh. She does not be. I need to mod some people, I guess, huh? Yeah, I don't want no problems in chat. Al's here. But I guess I do need mods. Poor Al. Anyway, I don't... I want to say so much, but yelling at her, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of my energy and breath. This girl clearly has a lot going on. And truth isn't one of them. Letitia has co-signed everything. And so have the Jacksons. Let's be fair, so have they. And they've all had their things to say. And they've lied. She even lied about meeting Raza. She lied about having an attorney arrange this visit. Letitia could have went back. They blame Dre for Marvon leaving the military. He had got a medical discharge. It had nothing to do with Dre. Yeah, you don't tell them. Well, I know. My husband was in the Navy, he'd be gone for a year at a time. But you don't tell them where you're going to be. They tell you where you're going to be, and like it or not. And the hardship leaves where the hardship deployments were the hardest. My brother spent a lot of time. He was a lifer in the army. He spent a lot of time overseas and in Germany. And if his wife didn't want to go, then she had to stay here because that's where he was going. He was military police. And he just recently retired. And became the head of security at some private school in California. He said them rich kids are obnoxious. He said they were worse than the stuff he dealt with in the military. But, yeah, let's get back to Vada here, because I'm going to end this here soon.
Where
I
did
got to
they
tuck
say
my
that?
kiddos in.
That's not what they said. They straight up said he was stationed in Arizona. He met Dre at a bar. He gets hurt.
So,
She's trying to talk him into going on medical leave because she can't stand him being
we can't all be like
He
Molly
goes
and
on
meet
medical
at,
leave and
where'd
doesn't go back.
where'd they meet? Was it Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, or Denny's, somewhere like that? We can't all be like Molly.
I mean, where is that twisted? What did she lie about? And any mother, we've already gone over
She
this
lied about a
earlier,
lot.
because this is one of the clips I clipped out.
She gave
What
out
mother
misinformation
would be
from the
concerned about
start
their
on Facebook.
21-year-old son that is doing good for himself, that's in the Marines, marrying a woman that's been divorced officially for 2 months with 2 kids.
Okay.
Who wouldn't, if you're a good mother, who wouldn't be concerned for that? Just saying.
He was a grown man on his own. Letitia was not part of his life. She didn't raise him. His mother, you know, the lady you don't talk about, his adopted mother, his great-grandmother, the one that actually did raise him, she liked Dre. They have a good relationship. So again, what are you talking about? Do you have any idea how long it took Dre to get divorced? You don't know none of those facts. And I don't see what it matters anyway.
So this actually shows what a good mother Letitia is, to actually give a damn enough to worry and have concern for her son. I would be concerned for my
No, because
son.
right after that, she hit him up for the car.
I absolutely would be concerned.
So,
for my son.
that's what Letitia was concerned
He
about.
married and only been divorced for 2 months and had 2 kids prior. I would be concerned too. Especially my son was 21 with no kids, never been married, nothing.
First, I heard that. In fact, I heard that they met while he was stationed out there, so therefore he would have been living out there, no?
Exactly. But yet y'all blame Dre
In
for it.
Arizona, after he graduated from boot camp.
Why are you talking like that, Vada?
Common sense.
I mean,
Are you
maybe she
angry?
applied pressure, whatever. She convinced him to stay out there after leaving the Marine Corps. But didn't he also leave the Marine Corps, like, by and large, because she wanted him to? Like,
No.
I'm not saying that that's wrong for either of them. You know,
It is wrong because she can't stand even the Marine Corps having his attention, much less his own
Okay.
family or anybody else.
You're both wrong. EKC, you're brain dead. We know that. You have no brain cells. Vada, you're right there beside her. He got a medical discharge, you idiot. Had nothing to do with Dre. Not a thing. You really need to do some... You need to watch nonsense's videos and actually listen to them. I mean, or unis, since you're always attacking them too. I mean, go watch somebody's. Because you're listening to EKC, and we all know there's no brain activity there. Not trying to be ignorant, but, you know, I know it's probably, I shouldn't have said that with the story that it involves. Yeah, maybe that wasn't the best choice of words, sorry.
I mean, he's in a coma right now, and she's scrolling down his Facebook, looking at his friend's request on Facebook, mad about it. What kind of psycho does that?
sacrifices in a relationship. That's what you do. So I'm not at all judging that. I don't know what the circumstances were, but I don't blame him at all for doing something for his wife. I mean, come on. So don't take that the wrong way, but
I agree.
Hasn't that been the story, like, from all those involved? So what is she talking about?
What are you two talking about? Because we're not even on the same atmosphere, let alone the same page.
And everyone with one another. And, you know, and I'm guilty of that too. I absolutely am. I know I am.
Yeah, EKC, you're, yeah.
Situation or whatever, I'm guilty of this because, like, I talk about.
I want to say this while she's saying that about the co-signing, and just because you talk to this creator, you're now theirs.
What?
So just because Molly or Justin goes up on Molly's panel, he's considered hers. Her simp. Her,
Yes.
what is it called? What do they usually say?
You are.
Everything that Molly does, Justin pays the price for.
No, Justin pays the price for his own behavior. And he co-signs Molly's behavior.
Oh, they're all the same.
Y'all are the same.
She's co-signing her behavior and not calling it out.
Mm.
And is it his place to babysit her and call out everything she says?
When he's sitting on a panel beside her and she's outright lying,
she's giving
yeah.
her opinion, he's giving his. That is what you're supposed to do.
Because I'm not going to sit on someone's panel and sit there and listen to him outright lie and accuse Dre of horrible things like, you know, stabbing them kids. And that's even in my video. And guess where I got that, Vada? It was Molly's own live. I watched it live and recorded it live. I don't know how to edit things out. You can tell by my videos. But, and I posted video of her saying some really horrible things.
In commentary. I mean, if he were to sit there and call her out for everything she says, he'd be there all day.
I would.
Group there on Facebook.
Yeah, he'd be there all day. You're right. You see how you talk? You don't get it. Things don't click in your brain.
We're in the group, and some of them were admin in the group, you know. But because of that, though, too, I lump them all in with each other, and I lump them in with Becky, and I lump.
Why?
This group right here, they are all complaining because they were lumped together. For 8 months, you have lumped LB, who really had nothing to do with this.
Oh, yes, she has.
Went on panel a few times for she absolutely, when it comes down to it, had nothing to do with any of it. Honest to God, she had.
Okay. LB has how many videos pushing this narrative of Molly's and of hers, the lies about Dre? Even after Dre came out, she showed the body cam footage. Too cheap to get it herself, you know, of course. She couldn't FOIA it because then she'd have the police report and have to read the whole thing. And LB wouldn't do that because then she'd have to tell the truth. But she's done video after video slamming Dre. She put herself in this because she seen Molly and Katie were going at it. And she's a cater. That's how she started her channel. And you're a cater too. And we all know that's all EKC is.
She came up on a panel a couple times to support. She read a story for a few streams.
I'm going to turn off my camera just for a minute, guys. I'm going to turn on the back camera.
Nothing to do with it. And they only included LB so that they could bring up the lie from 2019 that LB's some kind of scammer that she's not. And I want to go over that real quick. You know, LB went on to a panel, Steve's panel, and she needed Christmas for her kids. And, Katie was attacking her, had struck her channel. She didn't have a channel due to Katie because they mass flagged it.
No. I have to stop her. Nope. That's not how it happened exactly. Look, Taduh. I'm really getting a little angry at you here. LB's channel got taken down because LB was streaming Teen Mom. That's why she got her channel taken down. Her channel was not taken down because Katie had people mass flag her. She's not telling you guys the truth nor showing you any proof about it that she claims she has. She faked an email. She faked DMs. She faked text messages. She doxes people. She's done background checks on people, which she admits to paying $15 a pop for. I have it all in my videos. Go look, honey. The truth is there. So you're wrong about LB. You are so wrong about LB.
No, as a favor from you to me, it wasn't broadcasted to everybody on stream. This is between him and LB. Between you and me, whatever I make as far as super chats go, you can have. He was doing a good deed. And you know what that did to fraud rate?
She's talking about the lobster man. And let me tell you about that. Okay, I've got receipts. I put them in my last video. They even lied about the amount that that was raised for LB. They lied about her losing her channel because of Katie to get that money and I've got the receipts to prove how much was raised. She's still to this day lies about it. Wow.
LB. Let's see what you spend it on, LB. You ran a scam. Nobody struck your channel.
They didn't. YouTube took her channel because of her streaming Teen Mom, not because of Without a Crystal Ball.
Followers and with them too, because they were also in the group.
And then when she got busted in all that crap with the DMs and lying about Katie mass striking her channel, get her channel taken down, and got called out for that email, she hid for several months. Girl, you have been around YouTube too long to be talking the stuff you're talking. Would you say you've been around YouTube since what, 2018? Which, that would make you what, 16? Okay.
The intense hate you feel toward people. I mean, just fucking own
It's not hate.
So, I said, okay, and I'm not saying like that. But those few words that I spoke to my son through a wedge, and it's been like that for years now. I've never met my grandson. I mean, when it came to Savannah that time, everybody that know me know I'm a workaholic. So that work.
Pay close attention to what Letitia's about to say, please. Just listen close right here.
Oh, you just found a mouthpiece. Yeah, I need more mouthpieces and stuff.
My grandson, hold them, touch them, anything. So now.
Why did you tell everybody that you never met? Was that just an emotional ploy?
LG.
That she kept you away from your grandson? When in reality, the other night that you had met him. I've been only once, but I think there's even maybe photos of this event. So why did you do that? Why did you say you never met him? If you have, even if it was just one time.
Hi, Sally. Yeah, you seen that? Thanks for coming in.
Like, oh, she's the bad person, kept these people away from me, I guess. If that's the area you're trying to paint, it would make sense. But otherwise, that doesn't really make sense, does it?
I can't help but wonder.
Oh, EKC, don't wonder. Please don't wonder.
They came down there. She was at work.
Girl, you need to stick to your drink making. You really
She
do.
meets them. Right? Did you hear her just now? She literally just said, before I could get off of work, they were gone. They were gone. Let's replay that real quick. She did not get a chance to meet her grandbaby because before she got off work and could get home, they were gone. Are you deaf?
No. Are you deaf and dumb? Because Dre herself said she picked that baby up and held him. She has pictures. And then she went into she spent very little time with him, went into her room, and then she left for work. Girl, get your facts straight at least. Don't you think the person living it knows what's going on? It's Dre's life. She's living it.
About anything. Let me replay that one more
Their
time.
meanness and vindictiveness, where they don't try to hide it. They don't try to mask
The
it.
ears were under his toy.
Bullshit people. They just come right out, right or wrong, and say, yeah.
It was a rough day for the potato head.
I think this person's a piece of shit, and I'm not going to make
It's
any
a
comments
narcissist.
about it, and I'm
Anything
just
that
gonna say
doesn't
what I
agree
say
with
about
them
it.
is hate.
But
Exactly.
I'm going to acknowledge my bias here. Like, I can appreciate that, but I mean,
The gasp of outrage. Yeah.
it's this whole pretending to be something you're not, or pretending to believe, or trying to hide the intensity.
Yeah, and that's it. You people forget. Letitia from day one. I'm going to get custody of Raza. I'm going to get custody over Marvan's medical care over Marvan. She was not loving towards Dre at all.
For people, I mean, just fucking own it.
So, I said, okay, and I'm not saying like that. But those few words that I spoke to my son through a wedge, and it's been like that.
No, that's not exactly what drew the wedge. There was so much.
My grandson.
Yes, you've met your grandson.
When it came to Savannah that time, everybody that know me know I'm a workaholic. So I was at work before I could get off to make it there.
No, Vada, you just called nonsense.
Did you hear
Does
that,
that mean
Becky?
you are harassing her?
This is why I
Asking
say,
for a
instead
friend.
of researching the demon into other people's lives, you should literally research how to put something in the empty space between your ears. Like,
What?
seriously.
So I had
Girlfriend, please watch your live back and take your own advice, because you haven't put nothing between that tater head of yours. Look, Tata, I'm about ready to boil your ass because I've about had enough tonight. I want to look at some of the comments before I have to end this. I got to get my kids in bed. I should have came live earlier. But I didn't know hubby was going to be off. He surprised me, so I was able to. Okay, let's see the comments. Take the money out before I boil her. Yeah, she got that money in her ass. She knows where some of the money is. They wouldn't let her adopt a pet, let alone take her over medical. Yeah, hi, Cherie. I don't get how she's going to tell someone else to do research. This girl clearly has done none at all. I mean, the messages and stuff that have been shown have been all over social media. They're not edited. They weren't edited to put in anybody's videos but theirs. No clips were edited. I've never edited a clip, number one. I don't know how. I'm just learning all this stuff. But, and I know Nonsense didn't edit any clip. You don't have to. Molly says the stuff. And she says it over and over and over again. LB has said it. EKC, she has no brain cells. She's happy to be stagnant. She told me that. She told me it's a choice she made. But anyway. Vada is really annoying, and she can really piss you off. You're going to tell someone else to do their own research. Why did they want a probate attorney? Exactly. That's all they cared about. It's even in the police report. That the one time she called, it was about, it wasn't about anything, but she wanted to know about Vaughn's assets. The words that came out of Mr. Jackson's mouth, out of Letitia's, that's what they cared about. They thought Vaughn got all this money and they were going to get something, but they're not going to get nothing because he's married, number one. Number two, they don't have any legal rights to anything. But they just thought they were going to get it anyway. Yep, I agree, Hope. Doesn't want her to get anything from the great-grandmother. That's another story that was put out there by Molly. And I did a video on this because it was her big, she kept saying something big was coming. So when she finally did the live, her big thing was in this stupid voice, Dre wanted the grandma's house. No, baby. Great-grandma's house was sold because she's in a nursing home. They were going there to pick up some things that she was giving to Marvon out of the house because the house had to be emptied out. Which is what happens when you go into a nursing home, to pay for it. That is why Molly calls her EKC. All they cared about was his assets. I'm sorry, but this was a money grab, in my opinion. And it's just my opinion. And again, this is fair use. So Vada can't strike me. But guys, I'm going to end this because I got to get my kiddos in bed. Thanks everybody for coming in. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. I want to beat Vada. I can't let her beat me. Not Vada Tata. But everybody, again, thanks for coming in. Now, I'll see you next time.